Hello everyone, thank you for stopping on my channel. In this video, we are going to add create contact feature to our contacts manager application that we are creating in Laravel, Inertia, Vue.js and Tailwind CSS. So let's just jump in. I am logged in as Tauseed as we created that user using database seeder, and in this video we are going to work on this feature. Whenever I click on this, it is going to open up the form where I can fill the detail of a contact, and it's going to store that and show me the success message and that record right here. And this is going to be based on SPA. So let's just jump in. I have opened up the code editor, and here you can see we have an endpoint that is category slash create, and it's calling this method. I'm gonna go to controller, and we do have created that controller, not category, contact actually. This one, I'm gonna copy and paste that contact slash create, and this is gonna be create underscore contact, and contact dot create is gonna be the route name, and I'm going to call this route from the dashboard page. So if you can see here, I'm going to add href and call the route method route with this name contact.create. So once it's going to call this endpoint, I'm going to create this method in the controller, and I'm going to just copy this and category and paste it right here and rename it. So create underscore contact. I think the name is going to be the same, yeah. So instead of loading that, um, I can create the file in the same directory either. So let's see where we can create that. You can see we have the edit file in the same file, so I'm going to create the create contact file in the same file as well. So create, and as for the contact, we will load the category. So whenever you are creating contact, you have to define category for that contact. So I'm going to call the category model, where the user underscore id is the current authentic user id, and get them, or we can flock the name and the id as well. So which one should we use? I think we can pass the id this way as well. So id and name, and it's gonna get that and pass that to the contact, and instead of naming it contact, let's say categories, and then I'm gonna go ahead and create that file. I'm gonna come here, resources js pages. Here we are on the dashboard. I'm gonna create let's duplicate this and rename it with the create.view, or we can say create contact.view, but the whole thing is about contact, so I think this naming convention will be fine. We are loading the category as a prof because we need that, and the title is also create contact, and heading is also create contact. And for the template part, I'm going to just copy and paste it. So okay, so now let's go through the steps. And what we have here, so you have a form, and on submit we are calling this method, and you will create that method. And then we are using the components, and let's import those components from the components directory. And we have the input error, and here you can see we are again using the form that and then attribute name, so we will define that as well. And then after the name we have email, then we have phone number, then we have address, and then we have category, and we are looping through the prof that we define as a categories. And for each of that we are calling the id as a key, and um, value is a key, and then passing the name inside, so that's going to be displayed. And after that we have a primary button. Let's import that component as well. And now on cancel, instead of category, what is the name of the dashboard route? It's a dashboard, so we can call the dashboard on cancel of this form. And let's define the props. So here we can reuse the ones we defined in the category. So I'm going to go to category create. We have a method and a form, so I'm going to copy both of them. And in this form we have name, then we have email, then we have phone, after that we have address, and we have category. And this one is a category, is not category. And on submit, let's say contact.store method route, we will define that in the web.php. So let's duplicate this, the same route with post method. Contact store underscore contact, and contact.store is going to be the name. So I'm going to create this method in the controller. So here I'm going to use this store category as a template and customize it based on my need. So store underscore contact, validation is going to be for the email, and we have to put a comma here. Email should be a valid email, we can pass that. Then phone number, then address, category. And here let's call it contact, and we are creating a contact. Import that model. We have the name, then we have the request email, then we have the request phone, then we have the address, and then we have category ID. And in the request we have the category. So, and here this is the contact. It's going to show like this contact created successfully or stored successfully, and instead of this route we are going to call the dashboard route. And str is already imported for the UUID, and the user ID is also right here. So yeah, let's try that out. I'm gonna save the files, come right here, open the developer tool. If there's any error we will be able to see them. And I'm gonna click on create contact, and user form not imported. So I'm gonna go to create.view, import the use form from the Inertia, and let's try again. I'm going to refresh the page. Here we can see the form. We have the category also loaded, so I'm going to use spec filler to fill the form for me. And then I'm going to click on submit. If there is any error, it's going to show that, and if there is no error, it's going to show the success message, as you can see right here. And contact created successfully. And let's create another one. I'm going to use spec filler this extension to fill a form automatically with fake data. So we have phone number, contact address, and category. And if I submit, it's gonna send the data, store it, and show the status in the success message and return to the dashboard. So that is about how we can create a contact in our contacts manager. In the next video, we are going to work on edit and delete feature of this application. Thank you for watching. If you want to reach out to me, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well. So thank you for watching.